Hola clase, buenos dias. Right now we're going to talk about two things, pronouns and the verb ser. But first, let's define what a pronoun is. A pronoun simply takes the place of the noun, and we use them to avoid redundancy. Example, I'm going to tell you a story in English, and I'm not going to use any pronouns. Try, it's not easy. The other day, I was walking through the park with my wife, Natalia. And Natalia told me that Natalia needed to go to the store because Natalia did not have any shoes. Natalia's shoes were very well used. Notice I just keep repeating Natalia when I should be using a pronoun to avoid the redundancy. So, taking a look here, we have the subject pronouns in Spanish. We have yo, meaning I, tú, meaning you, él, he, ella, she, usted, you formal. Yes, we do have formal and informal forms in Spanish. Nosotros, we. Vosotros, you all, you plural. I like to use the Southern vernacular because it's very clear. Y'all, we're talking to more than one person. And this is not formal or informal. Ellos, they, masculine. Ellas, they, feminine. And ustedes, y'all, formal. Now these are the pronouns. These are the subject pronouns. The verb to be is ser. I am, you are, he is, she is, we are, etc. Okay? So take a look. There's a lot more change in Spanish than there is in English. We have the yo form, meaning I am, soy. You are, eres. He or she, or you formal, es. We are, somos. Y'all are, sois. They are, son. They feminine are, son. And then ustedes, y'all, formal, son. Okay, now let's take a look and put these into sentences, okay? For example, yo soy profesor. The truth of the matter is this word yo isn't really needed. I could just go ahead and eliminate it and just say, soy profesor, meaning I am a teacher. That's perfectly acceptable. You don't have to put the pronoun in like we do in English, okay? Another example. Juan es simpático. Juan is nice. Juan es simpático. So the he or she form. If we were to eliminate the word Juan and put a pronoun in its place, we'd put él, he, right? He is nice. Juan is nice. How about this? Susana es estudiante. Susana is a student. Susana. The subject is Susana. If we were to replace Susana with a pronoun, we put in ella. And what is the ella form of the verb ser? Es. If you take a look, go up above to your chart. Ella es. She is. How about this? Jose y yo somos altos. Jose and I are tall. Let me do something here. Okay. Jose and I are tall. If I were to replace Jose and I and give it a pronoun instead, replace it with the pronoun, what pronoun would it be? Jose and I. Jose y yo. We. What is the we form? The nosotros form? Somos. You see? So we have Susana es estudiante, Juan es estudiante, soy profesor. How about, let's try another. Jose y tú. Whoop. Y tú. Sois bajos. Jose and you are short. Jose and you. Now we know that tú is the informal you. Informal. So we're talking about Jose and you. Now it's y'all, informal. Vosotros, the vosotros form. And the conjugation is sois. Vosotros sois bajos. Now I'm going to throw a little bit of a change. I'm going to say José y usted. José y usted. Now we know that usted is the formal you. José and you. Formal son bajos. So there's the formal form. Here's your subject. Here's your verb. Usted, José y usted son bajos. And then, of course, the to form the verb. Tú eres brillante. You are brilliant. You are. Eres brillante. Okay? So, this is the verb ser, your very first verb. I'm going to show you another verb now, and it's called I, H-A-Y. And I refer to this as the Swiss Army verb because it does a little bit of everything. Okay? The verb I, let me get back to a font that we can actually read. There we go. I means there is, there are, there is, there are, or are there, or is there, in a question form. This verb right here, this simple verb, can mean all those things. Example, hay un libro en la mesa. There is a book on the table. There is a book on the table. And how do we know it means there is? Because we have brains and we can think logically. The context informs us. Another example. Hay unos libros en la mesa. There are some books on the table. There are some books on the table. Now let's put it in the question form. ¿Qué hay en la mesa? What is there on the table? Hay un lápiz en la mesa. There's an answer. Let me go ahead and do this. ¿Qué hay en la mesa? What is there on the table? There is a pencil on the table. You gotta love the word order for now. So there you go. We've talked about the verb ser and we've talked about I. All right, go ahead and use this and practice it in your VHL Central homework. Go to the super site. Adios.